Hi, this is Dave Aquino with Microquant, and this is the Options Live Trading Room Trade of the Day for Monday, May 20th, 2013. Well, the trade of the day this morning was a trend-following trade that we took in Apple. As you can see here on the Apple's daily chart, Apple has been moving both down and up according to these trend lines that provide both resistance and support. 4 days ago, you see how we broke down below this support level, dropped quite drastically. The next day, we came down, hit the support level, rebounded, came right back up and touched this support level. Friday, we bounced around a little bit around this 438.06 number. And today, we opened up weekly right between these two trend lines. What we did was continue to watch Apple as it continued to move up shortly after the open. And you can see here on the tick trends that the prices continued their way up. They actually went through the 438.07 level right about here. And you can see how that corresponded to this level on MQ Momentum's indicator line. As prices started to come back, they tested it once, twice, and 3 times. The one thing to note is the indicator line was fairly steep right here. It was able to break back through, but we were watching to see which way Apple would decide to move based on this trend line. It could either be support or resistance. It could break back down through it and then go ahead and bounce off of it and then continue back into this channel here. Or what we could do is go ahead and bounce off of it and then from that point get propelled up even higher. Watching the indicator line, this shows where the point right here where we broke through. It came up a little bit and then tried to break through again right here. But one thing to note, look at the MQ Momentum histogram bars here, the red bearish bars. We became weaker the second time we tried to push back down through it. So that's showing me that the bears don't have nearly as much strength. So watching the indicator line, we were above the line in this general area here. Watching the indicator line, you see how the indicator line actually turns up and the histogram bar actually becomes positive. At this point, we went ahead and decided that this is going to be bearish for Apple, and chances are it was going to bounce off the trend line and continue up. So we went ahead and purchased call options in this area and began to watch the indicator line and the histogram bar as well as the prices, and they continued up. As prices continued to move up, we managed our positions, first moving to break even and then later on locking in gains as prices continue to move up. Now we did have this little dip right here in our momentum, which corresponded to this area here, which is just fine. And then right here, when we started to see the indicator line start to stall and then turn down, we started selling positions here. And then we held on to some of our positions here in the red area of this MQ Momentum histogram. But as you can see, if we came up one more time and the histogram bar only turned red for this one tick and then started to turn down here on the indicator line, we went ahead and sold the rest of our positions. At that time, the price of Apple just started to move down, and then from that point started to move sideways. Later on, you can see how the MQ regression line actually turns red, and then for the rest of the morning maintains a sideways position to down position. So luckily we were able to catch this trend right here. This was about a $4 or $5 move to the upside, and it was all possible by watching knowing this very important trend line at 438.06 and watched how Apple was behaving around it with regard to its momentum and which way it would accelerate. So again, this is Dave Aquino with Microquant from our Options Live Trading Room. Good luck trading.